Let's go to Wes next, who is, what is that, Sallisaw, Oklahoma. Wow, that got me all discombobulated. Wes, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, thanks, Ken, for having me. I want to thank you for your positivity towards people. That's helped me just with personal things in my life, so I thank you.
Oh, man, I appreciate you saying that. What's going on?
Well, I took your should I quit my job, and I was in the wrong role at the wrong place.
Uh-oh. Well, the good news is that's the nudge, right? Were you surprised by that?
No, not really.
Okay. So what is the right place, or what is the right role? What do you know?
Well, that's kind of why I called, is because I've looked at your career clarity guide, and really, I guess it could lead to a lot of different roads. I like to write and love history. I like, like I said, this could go a lot of different ways. I've been thinking about accounting. I guess that's kind of, I want to get some your thoughts, because I've always just been a blue-collar kind of worker, construction guy, and so I'm wanting to get more into the business side of working.
Okay. Let's stop you for a second, because you threw me with writing and history, and then you dropped accounting out of nowhere. So I'm missing some pieces. When you took the Career Clarity Guide, what'd you come up with work that you love to do most and results that matter most under passion and mission?
Well, I guess that's kind of I guess that's where I got kind of confused, because kind of what my passion is. Like, I love numbers, I love facts. That's kind of where I like history. I like looking back at history.
Okay.
But I like looking at numbers. I kind of like economics is something I enjoy, but I'm not good at, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, gotcha. Well, but you like information. So we know you like historical information. We know you like words because you like to write, and then you like numbers and data. So, don't let that confuse you. What we're doing here is we're trying to see the clues and how they all come together. And then remember, there are multiple jobs, multiple career paths that are in your sweet spot. It's not one thing. It's not one silver bullet. So what are you really good at? Let's go back a step. I thought that I thought we might find out more. Curious, what did you come up with under top talent, hard skills, soft skills?
Well, I am if you ask everybody, like, probably what's the best thing I'm good at, that's dealing with people. I love people. I'm a big people person.
Good.
And I love, like I said, I like numbers. I like facts. I like writing. And, that's kind of probably my skills is just research. I like researching stuff. I'm into politics. You can take that a lot of ways. But
all right, so let me ask you this. When you only gave me one talent, people skills, and then you immediately started going into passion, all the things you like, what are the other top talents you bring to the table? So, for instance, if I look at passion, are you good at research?
I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but I'm learning.
Are you good at numbers? If you said accounting, which you did, are you good at crunching numbers? If you took a college-level accounting class, would you crush it, or would you struggle?
No way. I would struggle.
Well, then where do you come up with accounting then?
Well, I guess that's where that's something I would like to get into, I guess, and I would like to make more money.
Yeah, but here's the problem. If you're not good at it, why would you want to get into it?
Well, yeah, that's the thought I've had. I thought, well, what if I get into it and don't like it?
Well, you just told me you don't like it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry. You told me you're not good at it. And so my point is, you may be interested in numbers, but what kind of numbers are you interested in? Just data and studies? Like you like reading about a study that said 56% of people said this? Is that what you mean by liking numbers?
Yeah. I'm kind of a nerd because we do Dave Ramsey stuff,
right?
And I like doing the budgeting stuff. I really enjoy that. Paying bills.
Okay.
But that's what I'm getting at too. Is I'm not good at that stuff.
Yeah. So here's the problem.
I've been the one who took care of that stuff.
All right. So listen, you got to understand this, Wes. You've got to figure out what you're good at and how that connects into the work you love to do. So you could be passionate about numbers, but if you go take a job at trying to get into the accounting field and your wife's always done just a basic budget, dude, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be pounding your head against the wall every day, and that's not fun. So the question is, besides people skills, what else do you do really, really well? And I want you to stay into what you do best. Or let me get your brain started. What people skills? When people say you're good with people, and I say, well, tell me how he's good with people. Just break that down for me.
I guess I don't know, I'm super approachable, I guess. Like, I can help people.
How do you help them?
Well, I guess that's really the thing. I don't really help people, I guess. I'm just good at approaching people, just casual conversation.
All right, so let's break that down. You are a good connector. You are comfortable connecting with people. You probably have high levels of empathy where you get inside their story pretty quickly and you kind of feel their pain. Am I right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Which means you're probably a good listener as well, right?
Fair.
Okay. All right. So what did you write down on the Career Clarity Guide for Mission? Results that matter most. I think that's probably where we should have started, but we're working through this thing with you. That's why we do the show. What results? Just forget everything we've been talking about for a moment. Everything. And just picture me paying you whatever you need to make. I replace your current salary and you cannot fail at it. And I go, tell me what you want to create every day. What result would make you so happy? You knew that your work would create this result. Tell me what that result is, or multiple results.
Well, I think if like you said, I've heard you say it before in the show, if money wasn't a factor.
Yeah, tell me that.
Well, if money was not a factor and I could just go do probably what I love and to get the result for people, as like I said, I love history. I love our American tradition. And, I have a concern for American youth not knowing about history. And that's something that I would love to present to American youth and people that maybe don't look into it. I'd like to show them just, where we came from.
Okay, so what is that? What is that? How would you do it? History teacher, public speaker, author? What are we talking about? Well,
I guess one of the things I've thrown around, I guess if you will go back to skills, I would say writing. I love to write. I've actually, I've done some things, wrote into our editor and our local newspaper. Just love writing things down, my thoughts.
Are you good at writing, though? Because I remember you telling me, I wrote that down, but are you good at it?
Yes, I can just write and write and write. Just thoughts come to my mind.
So here's the deal. So the dream job is what? For you to be a professional writer at some point?
Yeah, I think article writing was something that, or having my own newspaper. Okay. Something that's a big one for me.
Okay, so there you go. So now we got a big dream or a couple of dreams. Professional writer, maybe owning your own newspaper, although I would tell you not to get in the newspaper business. I think it's on its way out, but you could get into the, online magazine business. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can deliver content. So this is going to be a day job, dream job pursuit. So what would you write about if you could only write about one topic the rest of your life? What would you write about?
Probably military history.
That's what I thought. So you need to start playing around with that. And I want you to start making a list of all of the military history books that you like to read. Who are the authors? Are there newsletters? Are there websites that you really love to consume on history and military history? And you make that list and you begin to digest them and you begin to figure out your own voice and your own angle. And then I would launch something on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of it, and just create your own body of work. So you're going to be in the day job for a while. Because I'm going to be really honest with you, to be a professional writer, you're going to have to really build up a body of work to where somebody begins to notice it, and then you're going to make connections and put it out there, and they're going to go, wow, we need to do this. So get started. Do not be intimidated by it, because this is not a day job. You're not going to make much money. You're not going to be self-sustaining on this right away. But if you have that mindset, then you can get there. But you're going to have to really sign up for it. And again, this is what I did on radio. I knew it was going to take me years and years and years. And it took me 9 years to land the dream job. 9. Doing a lot of humble pie stuff. Okay. But I signed up for that. I knew it was going to take time. You don't just go, oh, I want to be a national broadcaster, and then 2 months later get that job. Does not work that way. So that's your path. And what you need to be doing is testing words as much as you can test words and what makes you come alive. Write about the stuff that makes you fired up, and that'll keep you going.